Okay, so welcome back to the stream. So today's gonna be a shorter stream. We're gonna do a quick breakdown of minimal systems and maximum weight. Today's artist we're gonna choose is Alex Perez. Um, so a saying we're gonna go by in this session is that the power doesn't come from more sounds; it comes from fewer sounds used correctly. So we're gonna break that down and why Alex Perez basses um, feel heavy with so little going on. So if you haven't heard of that artist, be sure to go listen to them on Spotify or wherever else you listen to music. So we're gonna build out an oscillator in that style, probably in the style of 1984, the song in 1984 by Alex Perez. So I'm gonna build out a bass, and yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna start off with one oscillator. We're gonna start off with one filter and one envelope. Just a basic setup, and we're gonna design a bass that grooves without drums. So that's what we're gonna do today. So welcome to the live stream. This week we're breaking down Alex Perez again, but not in a fanboy way, in a more useful way, because he doesn't make crazy bass sounds, but he makes bass systems, and that's why his tracks feel heavy, controlled, expansive, and without them sounding really busy. So today, we're going to stop designing bass sounds and start designing bass systems. So how are we going to do that? We're going to jump right in. So most producers ask themselves, can I make this sound crazy? And I think Alex Perez asks himself a different question. And those questions are like, what does the bass do in music? Is it holding weight? Is it creating groove? Is it answering to the drums? Is it filling space, or is it leaving it? And if you don't design with the bass, you don't define its job, you'll keep kind of over designing your bass over time, or not designing it to the way you want it to be. So we're building a bass that just does one job, pretty much one job well. So we're gonna open up Reaktor, and we're gonna make a single voice to bass, pretty restrained, rhythmically intentional, and not screaming for too much attention, just supporting the system, supporting the sound. And that's the mindset we're going to be using today going into this mini build. So I'm going to open up, I'm going to choose a saw wave because I think that's what I want today. We're going to open up our filter. And we're going to go into our envelope after that. I'm going to open a second envelope. We're going to call this the filter envelope. I'm going to connect that to modulation. And here we go. We're going to create shape. Just use the beat we had from before. So already you should feel a little bit uncomfortable because you might be used to complexity in your basses, but this one we're not going to be so complex. We're using a basic sound with no effects. That's it. If the bass doesn't work early, it won't work later. That's one of the key things that we go by when we're building out these sounds. And we've got our envelope to our filter cutoff. And to our amp. Very basic sound. So we're going to mute the drums. And if this bass feels boring, that's okay. So the only thing we're looking for here is that it doesn't feel aimless. So that's not. So the things I'm going to adjust here to make it not feel aimless, I'm going to adjust the note length, the envelope decay, and the spacing between the notes. So it shouldn't rely on the drums to feel intentional. Okay. Let's overdo it with this cutoff. Modulation depth. So now our bass is not sounding boring. Give it a little kick. Let's add some key. So it's more rounded. So it sounds interesting. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. So I'm not changing the sound, I'm changing the behavior. Shorter decay, slight cutoff changes, playing with the notes, but the same patch. We're using the exact same patch, but we're using a different function in the same patch. So that's what a system is. If you need a new preset for every idea, you don't really have a system. You have a collection of sounds. So you want to kind of use your presets. You want to max out your bass creation ability with what you have with the modules that we have here. So you want to ask yourself some of these questions like, does it groove alone? Does it leave space? Or does it know its job in the song or in the production? If you answer no, you want to go back and back and retweak your bass. So today wasn't really about hype. It was about a foundation, and we can see that AliExpress basses are a system first, and sound comes second. So tomorrow we'll take the same system and show you how to make subs feel massive. So we're gonna make them bigger and without turning the mix into mud. So if you clicked on this video and you're watching, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Let's just do a quick melody to this drum line, drum section. I mean, the idea could be better, but hopefully you understand the concept. I'll see you in the next live stream. Peace out. Keep sound sounding.